All right, so I went to the bins for the first time in a few months. So because my dog sitter's been working out, I have gone now 3 times and in the last 3 weeks, and I found a lot of really good stuff. So this is the first trip I went on after, again, like a few months. And I got quite a few shoes, so I'm just gonna start with those. Also, 75% of this is bins, but I did stop at 2 regular Goodwills on the way home and got a few extra things. So, yeah. All right. Where to start? So these I actually really love. It's kind of a bummer because they're like a really great summer shoe, and you know, summer's kind of almost over. For some people, I know summer is this like year round in some places, but I just sold this designer a week before I went on this trip. And so it was kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, it didn't sell quickly for me, but I picked these up for style and because I had just sold this designer, which is Loeffler Randall. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, love, love, love the wedge with the stripes. And I just feel like with a basic black dress, this would really, you know, snazz up an outfit. So these, I listed these all this stuff about 2 weeks ago, and my memory is terrible. So I think I'm expecting between 50, maybe 60 for those. But all my stuff is listed, and I'm just expecting about 20 to 30% off my asking price. And yeah, all right, these are also really cute summer shoe. And I had never seen this brand, but it did say, was it made in Spain? I can't remember what the, anyways, I picked it up because I thought it was a cute style, but it says Tony Pons Origins, I think is what it says right there. Anyways, size 39. If I had somewhere to go, I would absolutely wear these one time, but they appear to not be either worn or worn much. It said made in Spain at the bottom. And that was kind of, I remember they were like laying this way. And anyways, so I think the comps, they do have quite a few of these listed in different colors, but I couldn't find any in the red suede kind of material or faux suede material. So I think the comps were right around 35, maybe 40 for this. I think it was 35. All right, I thought these were pretty cute. They're kind of a sneaker with an espadrille. A little bit of a platform, not too much, but it's a little bit higher. Again, another brand I have never found, and I guess the easiest way to show it is right up here. So it's a little hard to read because it's in cursive, but it's OTBT, if you can see right there. And these have a couple little signs of, oh, that's what it was. This had a sticker, like a square little sticker, and the residue is not coming off. I will try again, but it's kind of almost like the material of this leather. I don't want to do more damage, and I feel like that's fairly subtle, so I think I'm just selling as is. But again, pretty great shape, probably worn once or twice, and again, a new brand. All right, I got a pair of Ariat boots, and these I thought were pretty cute. I tend to find a lot of cowboy and Ariat boots, but a lot of times they're in pretty bad condition. There's the little logo, but these are in pretty great shape. And they're also something that, you know, this is kind of a boho like with the fringe. So this could be a really cute festival shoe. It's not just for people who want to wear Western style clothing. So yeah, what size were these? These are a 7. So the comps I did a Google Lens search. I found this exact style, and is it written on here? No, it just has the style number. And some of these are selling around 40 to 60. So if I could get $50 for these, that would be great. All these have been sitting in a bag, and I already forgot about this, and I'm like, oh yeah. So these are a pair of Sorel boots, and at first, when I first picked them up out of the bin, I thought maybe they were missing laces because of, you know, but that's just the style. So these are a wedge boot, sweater boot. I can't remember the name that it had, but again, I just did a Google Lens search. These do also have a little bit of residue right here, but it's very minor. And in fact, the shoes look like they've never been worn. There's no dirt or signs of wear. So Some of these are actually selling around $100, this style. Not all Sorel boots will do that well, but these apparently do. And so, and the toe area is kind of a little bit scuffed, even on the brand new ones that I could find. So that's just kind of a style thing. But anyways, really great pickup. So excited, and perfect for fall, winter, which is what we're going into. Opposite of fall, winter, sandals. But, oh no, did this fall off? This just fell off. Where were you? Oh, this came off the bottom of the shoe. Oh, I think it's whatever. It's just a little sticker that goes on the bottom. Anyways, these are Sanooks, but they were new at tags. And these Sanooks are comfort. They have regular shoes that are pretty comfortable, and then they have sandals. These are the yoga sling. So they do have a little bit of, like, it's not a flip-flop technically. Anyways, size 9, brand new. I'll probably get about 20, around 20, I think. 20, I think they retail for about 35. So they're not an expensive shoe, but they're new. They're very lightweight. They didn't cost much. And I also like that brand. So, all right, I picked these up, and when I was at the bins, I couldn't figure out what the brand was. And all I could see is this JT. But I picked them up because they're kind of, I don't know, kind of cute for men's shoes. Again, not worn. But the JT, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see in here, but it just says JT, nothing else. There's also a little bit of information right here, but it's in silver, and it's kind of hard to read. I can read that it's a size 11, made in Portugal, leather upper. Anyways, I'll write on the screen what the brand ended up being. It's not super expensive. I took a chance on them. I'll probably be able to get about 25, maybe 30, but they're in good shape. I feel like there was, oh yeah, there's another little sticker thing. Jeez, that's annoying, but very minor signs of wear. These have quite a bit of wear, but these are Red Wing shoes, boots, and these are the Irish Setter. They're work boots. So they have quite a bit of wear. These are not steel toed. They are titanium or something is what I looked up. These are a men's size 8. And while these aren't in perfect condition, they're still wearable. They're still work boots. Maybe someone gets a new job and they can't spend the $300 on a new pair of work boots, and they just need something maybe for, you know, a few months. I feel like these would be a good option. So these are a little heavier at the bins, but Red Wing has done fairly well for me in the past. So I think the comps for that kind of condition are right around 50, if I'm not mistaken. If they were in great shape, they would sell for over 100. All right, these are a pair of Keen shoes, just lace up kind of sneakers. These are, they're pretty small. I want to say they were like a 6 or something. No, 8.5. Why do they look so small? Anyways, I don't know. I did a Google Lens search, so I found the style of these. Just, you know, Keen. I personally own some Keen and really like it. Some people are brand loyal to it, but just basic comfort shoes. All right, I got a pair of Hoka's. I've only picked these up twice. One time ended up getting damaged when I was cleaning them, and then the other time they sold pretty quick. But yeah, again, Google Lens search. These are the Hoka 1-1s, and it's kind of it's a black, but it has like a very subtle, it's maybe like it's more like a dark gray. But there are some signs of wear. I did try to clean up a little bit on the white part. There's still some dirt, but I'm just selling as is. I think the comps for these were right around 40 to 50. I thought these were pretty unusual and a new brand to me. It's not Berlin. The brand is actually Palladium, and they are, I think on their website they call these hiking boots, but I think they're more of like an urban boot. I mean, I'm sure you could go hiking in them. Anyways, oh, I guess here's the brand if you can read it right here. But these are a men's pair of boots. They're green. They aren't in perfect condition. Founded in Lyon, France. And they have the coordinates. Anyways, they do have some kind of yellowing. Again, I tried to clean this up, but there's only so much you can do, at least for me. So I'm just selling as is. I feel like there was a little bit of a scuff, but I think they're pretty, I don't know, adorable. That's not really the right word for men's shoes, but I mean, I think they're pretty cool looking. So we'll see. The comps for similar boots like that in a similar color, I think we're right around the 50 mark, 40 to 50. So, all right, these are super lightweight and they maybe have been worn once. You can see some light dirt, but they're in pretty great shape. These are Tommy Bahama, just slip-on men's shoes. And it says in here, it's the Reflexology. So I do have a couple watchers. The style of this is the Acklins and they're men's size 10.5, but very lightweight, almost like a pair of Skechers, you know, those lightweight Skechers. So I think the comps for those were right around 30, 35, I think 30. All right, two more pairs of shoes and then we'll move to clothes. These are a pair of Nikes. They kind of have like a suede, so they're more of a casual shoe, not really like a sneaker, athletic sneaker type of thing. But again, I was able to find the style and it looks like some of these with this style are in the 30 to 40 range. So I've got that. And this was a men's size 12. This one is probably the one that I shouldn't have picked up. I cannot figure out this. I just cannot figure it out. But so on the bottom of these, it says Gran Sasso, made in Italy. And I picked them up because they kind of give me, what are the hiking boots? Donner? Is that what they're called? That have the red laces that were made really popular. I mean, they were popular before, but the girl in the movie Wild wore them and then they became very trendy and people were even wearing them in cities. Anyways, I'll write it on the screen what that brand is, which is on my bucket list to find. But anyways, they kind of reminded me of like a trendier hiking boot. Now they do have some signs of wear to this leather part. There's some marks on the suede. They're not in the best condition, but apparently this is an expensive brand, but I could not find any boots like this. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But I'm hoping to at least get, 30 to 40 for them because it's an expensive brand, but I also don't have confident comps. So who knows? So yeah, sometimes I pick things up at the bins because I'm in a hurry and I just decide later or figure it out later. And this is one of those times where I'm like, is this a good pair of boots? I don't think there's any interest on them yet. So we'll see. I just feel more comfortable when I can find comps for similar items. And while I can find comps for this brand, I can't find anything similar to this. So I do have a few solds here as well, but I'll share those with you after these bags. I got 3 bags. And this brand I actually got in a ThredUp box like 4 years ago. It was one of my first ThredUp boxes, handbag boxes. And so I recognized the brand from that. It's called Tano. It's written on the inside, but a little bit, where's the zipper? Anyways, it's zipped up. But I really like the color of this. And it's a fairly thin bag, but I feel like if you just have like one class to go to and you need to put in, some paper and a small book and maybe a small computer, this is, a good size for that. But I really like the color. So anyways, I think I priced this around 60-ish, somewhere around there. So I'm expecting somewhere, 45, 50. This is a sack. It's just a little crossbody. I love little crossbodies like this because they're just so, small and kind of out of the way. And the sack isn't a brand that I always pick up by any means, but it's the Bins, and this is in pretty decent shape and a really great basic. This one surprised me only because I had this bag in black when I was 18 or 19, which makes sense because that would be the year 2000 or 2001 and Y2K. So my mom actually found this and it was really stained on the inside. And I just kind of turned up my nose to it. Like, ugh, those are so outdated. And she's like, well, I looked up comps and it looks like the comps are actually pretty good. Comps for these style of bags, the seatbelt bags, are like 50 to 100. And again, I think it's that Y2K aspect. Plus some people just like the style, but this is a brand Harvey's. And I actually threw this in the wash and almost all of the staining came out. It was kind of like makeup and dirt. And there's still a couple tiny marks, but it's in pretty great shape. Light signs of wear to the bottom. These are very durable bags. I remember the black one I had. It's very durable because the seatbelt material is just, yeah. But thanks, Mom, for picking this out of the bin and not letting me turn up my nose to it, because I think I already have a couple watchers and I am expecting about $50 for this, which is great. All right, so 5 items from this haul has already sold. After fees, I've already gotten $161 back. Total with this day, because I went to the bins and then I stopped at the 2 stores, total I spent $226 this day, which brings it to $3.24 per item, which is great. And so I still haven't made all my money back, but it will happen soon. So I did sell a Barefoot Dreams cable sweater from this day. This actually sold to a viewer who purchased another Barefoot Dreams from me a week prior. And when she sent me a really generous offer on this one, I think it was like, I don't know, 65 or somewhere around there. I sent her a message and I said, I just sent out your other cardigan. I'm so sorry. I wish I could have bundled them. She is super nice. She already sent me a generous offer on the first Barefoot cardigan. So I actually declined her offer and sent her a lower offer. So this sold for $49 in a couple days. It was a size XL in a really beautiful color. And yeah, I just feel like if she would have sent me the total amount for both of them in a bundle, I would have accepted. And so I felt like she deserved a little bit of a better deal. So yeah, the next one was a pair of sandals. The brand was called Pons, Pons. I think they said they were made in Brazil, or were they made in Mexico? I'll write it on the screen. But these sold for $35. They were women's size 10. They had some light signs of wear, but it was a pretty cute style. So those sold already. There was an aloe yoga top. It was kind of a sweatshirt material, so it was kind of a lightweight sweatshirt or top. Anyways, it was a pinkish color, some very light pilling, but that sold for $39. And I was surprised by that. I think that was an extra small too, or small. Next one that sold was a pair of 1 teaspoon shorts. The style is the Hawks, and they were kind of a light blue, distressed. I think they had exposed buttons. Someone actually bought these and another pair of 1 teaspoon shorts that I had in my closet already. They bought both of them on eBay. And so each one sold for about $30, which is great. And then the last item that's already sold is a J. Jill cardigan. This sold in 14 minutes after I listed. Because I remember, like, didn't I just list this? So this sold for full price at $49. And the great thing about this one was it was a size 3X. And I did get this one at the regular thrift store, but they only had it marked at $7. So yeah, that was a good pickup. So yeah, I still have 65 items left from this haul to sell, and I'm pretty close to already having my money back. And again, it was just nice to be back to the bins, you know? All right. So because it's the bins, I definitely have an assortment of things I picked up. I'm looking for product these days. I'm trying to list at least 70 items each week. This month I'm listing 85 items per week, 85 plus 10 that last. Anyways, I'm listing 350 items this month. And so I'm needing product. So this is just a Lululemon top. It's nothing fancy, but it's very lightweight. And I did find the style of this. It's got a little bit of like a cap sleeve. Here is the logo. And yeah, there is no size on this. So I just threw it on my size 6 mannequin, and that always helps. Someone asked me recently if I like a size 6 mannequin. I would say 90% of the stuff I pick up fits on the mannequin. Maybe not fits well. If it's like a, 5X, I'll still put it on the mannequin and I'll say it's a size 6 mannequin, but it obviously won't look right. I don't really want a second mannequin, and there are occasional times where I have a size 0 or size 2 that won't fit on it. So, but I'm okay with having 90% of dresses and tops and sweaters being able to fit on it, and it works for me. But I know some people like having 2 mannequins. I think it's just a personal choice. But all right, this is a black knit, it's kind of like a lightweight jacket. This brand is, I don't know what to make out of it. I have another item listed by Intermix. I think it's a European brand or UK brand. The comps are pretty high with a lot of stuff, but I sold one once before. I have one listed. They sit for a while for me, but the comps are good. So I actually really like the kind of fringe, the knit aspect. I think this would be a really cute going out with a pair of jeans. There's a button. So yeah, the comps I think were for something similar to that. We're right around 40. This is a Bowden size. I don't know why I said that weird. Bowden, 14 long. So I do like picking up talls and longs, and it's partly because my mom has long legs and she's always struggled to find like jeans and stuff like that. So this is just a blue and gold print shift dress, comfy, casual, and pretty cute. I think the comps for something like that were right around 30. This was one of my favorite items of the day, and I had a hard time reading it because part of the logo or the name is coming off, but how adorable. I don't want to hit the table with the beads, but it's just a beaded leather vest. And if you can see, it's kind of like yellow, red, green, absolutely adorable. So right here, there is some information. It does say genuine leather. It says made in Spain. And then it has some sort of logo with an RN number. Now under this down here is a much more faded brand name, which I'll write that on the screen. And this has a couple flaws. It does have a little sticker mark here, but it also has a couple imperfections on the back. But yeah, this is absolutely adorable. I found a couple comps for this exact vest that were right around the 40 to 60 range. So if I could get $50 for this, that would be great. I think it's adorable. Great festival piece. Your beads will make noise. At least you won't jingle, but I really liked that one. There is another leather item, and I was really surprised I picked it up because it's Forever 21. I don't know where that's at, but it's somewhere around here. I think it was the same day. All right, this is a Zara jacket, Zara woman. I've been picking up Zara at the bins recently because I need product to list. Zara does not do very well for me. I almost never buy it at a regular thrift store unless I know, like I Google Lens it and I know it's some, blogger favorite. But most Zara items for me only sell between $15 and $25, kind of like most Anthropologie or most Free People. So, but at the bins, I'll pick it up. This is also a size large. And I think this is a jacket that you could wear to a career job, or you could wear it with jeans and, make it more casual. But Zara Woman, I think someone said Zara Woman is the more expensive, better quality of the Zara lines, but I am not a Zara pro. It's not somewhere that I really like to shop myself, so don't hold me to that. Ever since I sold that True Religion hat, actually I found at this same bins location, I do look up True Religion. I never really cared too much for it, like the jeans and stuff. But this is a True Religion hoodie. It is missing a lace-up thing because I did find some listed with a lace-up. I think you could wear it as is, but this is a size XL True Religion. And it just has some embroidery. It's actually more of, is this embroidery? Yeah, it has some embroidery down here. And it's hooded, and it's got kind of two different textures. Like there's a bit of a sheen on the sleeves, and then it's more of a sweatshirt material on the rest. So anyways, comps for this style, even one sold I think for $40, even missing the lace thing. So if I could get $40, that would be great. I was really excited about this because I've never found this brand. I've seen other people pick it up, but it's Imogene and Willie. I was really tempted to try these on. I do not need more comfortable pants to wear at home. I would much rather sell these for $75. So these are a pair of drawstring pants. They have pockets. It's kind of got a natural look to it. The name of these pair of pants, they make them in different colors. I will write it on the screen. But ironically, I posted a picture on my Instagram of my cart, and this was folded with the brand kind of sticking out. Like it was folded like this in the picture. Someone spotted it in my Instagram and they left a comment of the style of pants. Oh, those look like the Imogene. I can't remember. And so I was like, wow, you're a really good reseller if you could just look at someone's Instagram post and know the style. Anyways, I didn't have to look up the style because she helped me. So thank you. I could have used the Google Lens, but all right. These, honestly, I just don't know. These are a size large. There is a lot of stretch to them. But this is definitely an oversized skirt. Yeah, I think that this would be better for a large or an XL or even a 1X. But anyways, it is a navy blue skirt. It is polyester, but it kind of has a silk-like or viscose-like feel. And it's just an elastic waist mini skirt. But again, I mean, yeah, this is definitely, I mean, I'm sure I could put this on and it would not really need to stretch much. It just has so much stretch. So I don't know. I just think it's an oversized skirt. Anyways, I like J. Jill. It's a bread and butter for me. I know not everyone likes it, but I'll probably get about 25 for that. All right, speaking of free people, I did get a couple free people. I think one's a dress and one's a tunic. This is just a little cold shoulder, little boho dress. It's kind of a baby blue and brown. And I did look this up. This dress is really only in that $25 to $30 range, which is a lot of free people dresses for me, but it's the Bins. And I think they're pretty cute. This is a tunic and they've got it in different colors. And obviously I'm struggling to figure out all these straps, but it does look really cute on the stock photos. There is some slight fraying in some of this part up top, and it does have a raw hem all over, but it's a pretty cute tunic. It does have some little, they're not really beads. They're like little pieces of metal, but I thought it was pretty cute. Again, the Bins, I'll probably get about 20 to 25 for that. This is Lucky Brand, but I thought the color was really nice for fall. Maybe you're taking fall photos right now. And I just really love this. It's kind of it's an orangey red color, you know, just a really nice fall color. It's a nice cardigan, easy to throw on. I don't typically wear this color too much, but yeah, I just think it's a really nice fall piece. I do like the rounded front part on this cardigan. Goes great with my outfit. Shorts and a top. But I know not everyone likes Lucky Brand. It is a consistent seller for me if you price it right. It is still fairly expensive. I mean, it's a mid-range, but you know, something like that probably retailed for $100. So I do occasionally pick up Lucky Brand. And in this case, it was seasonal appropriate, and it's the Bins. All right, this said made in Italy, and I had never seen the brand, which is Zanone or Zanone or Zan 1. Anyways, it says slow wear brand. It is wool. I think it was 100% wool. It's just a gray sweater. The dog's running out there, probably chasing a bunny. It's just a gray sweater. I believe this is men's, and comps are very mixed for this, but some of the comps were in that 40 to 50 range. So I'm hoping for probably right around 35, 40. How about, are you gonna lay down on your bed? Because you're a good dog? I know. We'll go play in a little bit, okay? Here's a Free People top. Again, seasonal appropriate. It's got a little bit of a mock neck and gray ribbed long sleeve. Easy to throw on with a pair of leggings or a pair of jeans. Size medium and a great basic for fall. Probably $20 for that. Maybe down to 15 if it sits too long. This is a J. Crew sweater. It's men's. Nothing too special, but this is a mall brand I occasionally pick up, and it's going into the right season. Size medium. I do like the color. It's not just super plain. It does have a little bit of dimension with the coloring. So I'll probably get about 15 to 20 for that. I got this poncho and I picked it up at the Bins, and I didn't think it was branded, but when I got home, I actually realized there is a tag and it is branded, which always helps. So the brand is Confecciones. Confecciones. This is Spanish, and I did take Spanish, but it's been a long time. Confecciones. I'm going to leave that in just for you. Artilana. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to stop torturing you all. Someone can give me the pronunciation down below. I just, you know, it's hard. It's hard sometimes. All right. This is a really adorable poncho. I like the neutral print, or the neutral like plaid print. And then also up here, it just has a little bit of a print to it. But I think this is a great fall winter piece. And comps for similar ponchos were in the, around the 30. I think they were right around the 30 mark. So it's not a high dollar item, but I picked it up for style, and I'm glad I did. I'm shimmying bags down here and I dropped a couple on the floor. So this is an REI jacket. It's women's, it's full zip, it's warm, and it does say women's on here, which is always helpful. But REI is a store I love to shop at, a brand that I personally wear. The comps for a lot of REI things aren't that great, at least what I've found. So, but this is a really great little winter jacket. And I think the comps are right around 35, 40. So we'll see, but it's fairly lightweight at the bins because it's kind of that lightweight jacket. This is a vintage item. I know this is probably only going to sell for 20 bucks, but I picked it up because I liked the style. And it is Bugle Boy. I've never picked up Bugle Boy, but I just thought this was a really nice men's shirt. It's got some texture to it. And yeah, some of them, I think in the $20 to $25 range were the comps. All right, my mom found this jacket and it feels like quality. And I did look it up. I think it's a fairly expensive brand, but the comps are very mixed. So just to show you the tag, it is Harris Wharf, London. I don't know if the comps are mixed because not a lot of people in the US are buying this. I'm not quite sure, but it does feel like a quality men's jacket, right? Yeah. And I think I aimed a little bit high, but it would be great if I could get 40 to 50 for that. I have some pants. These are a pair of men's pants, and I didn't recognize the brand. It's COF Studio, and it says made in Italy. This is a pretty decent brand. It's kind of almost a chambray, not quite. It's kind of like in between a chambray material and denim, if that makes sense. Maybe there's a name for it. Anyways, these are size 32 men's, and the comps I think were right around the 40. Maybe some of them were up to 50. So yeah, I love that price range. If I could pick up one price range for everything I sold, it would be $35 to $40 personally. I don't really like selling a lot of high dollar stuff because then if you get that return, then it bums you out. Like $35 to $40 items are my sweet spot. All right, this is BDG, which is Urban Outfitters, size 25, and the style is the Kick Flare High Rise Cropped. And I have picked up quite a few BDG recently at the bins in the last few weeks, and I know they won't get very much, but if you like a pair of jeans and you know the style, and you just want another pair, I'm okay if I only get $20 to $25 for them because Urban Outfitters is kind of a trendy place. I used to shop there when I was younger, and I don't know. All right, these are Madewell new attacks. I love it. And size 32, even better. These are the 10-inch high-rise skinny, and just a regular pair of jeans. So the only tag on here is just this tag right here. But yeah, I was thrilled with this. Perfect basic. Madewell jeans, like this style, don't do as well. Like it's, I don't know the year on this, but it's been out for quite a few years. Some people aren't wearing skinnies anymore. Plenty of people still are. So I think the comps for that new attacks, because of the size, I'm hoping for still maybe 45, 50. But if that was not new with tags, I'd probably only get about 35, even with that size. All right, this is a pair of kind of stretch. They're almost like a jegging. They feel a little bit more like a jegging. But I didn't realize this brand made jeans. I've never picked up jeans, but I say desigual. I know that there's 5 different variations of people that have said it in different ways, but hopefully by seeing it and by me saying it, you know which brand I'm talking about. These are a pair of skinny raw hem jeans. The only odd thing is like on the back, it's got the pockets that obviously it's a design thing. It's not that they're actually missing, but the line is called Exotic Jeans. I don't know, but comfy pair of jeggings, size 32. They look like they run a little small. They do have 2 little embroidered little sections right here, which are pretty cute. But yeah, I didn't know the comps when I picked these up. They're lightweight. The comps look like they're about 25 to 30. So, all right, this was my surprising pickup. I picked up Forever 21 on this trip. I don't think I've ever picked up Forever 21. Not to shade anyone that has. It's either not great or But I also picked up a Forever 21 on my next bins trip at the same location. So I don't know what I'm in. But this is real leather, and I feel like a lot of you would have picked it up. Now, I'll probably only get about 25 to 30 for this, but for a Forever 21 piece, that is not bad. So it's got all the fringe. It does have some snaps on the front. This does say on the tag, it's a pigskin, I believe. Anyways, so, I mean, I'm not a huge supporter of fast fashion, but this is already made, it's already produced, and if it can get some more life worn more times, then it will make, because it is a quality piece. Like, it does feel like a quality piece. So anyways, 25 to 30 is the comps, and I think it's cute. This is a little Victoria's Secret number, and it has little hearts. It's green. It is a size large, I believe, and this weighs pretty much nothing. So the comps for similar ones to this were between 25 to 35 for a lot of them. Some of them sold for more, but I think that's kind of what I'm expecting. I love finding CP shades. I wish I could find it more. This is just a vest, and it's got some texture to it. So this is a size medium, and it looked pretty cute on the mannequin. With something like this, I'll probably get about $30. I picked up a Chico's belt, and the reason is it's very stretchy. It's a wide belt, so it's great for just throwing on a dress and just, you know, bringing that waist in type of thing. But it is Chico's size medium. I think because there is stretch, it could work for a size large as well. But it's nothing too fancy. I'm still hoping for maybe 10 to 15 bucks. Easy photo, and yeah. Here's a little bralette from Free People. It's pretty cute. It's got some elastic on the back. And this is Free People 1, I believe, which is a tag that's a little bit harder to read, for me at least. But I think this is a size small, and the comps for this were right around 15 to 20. So I learned something about Diane von Furstenberg, and I'm sure many of you guys already know this, but I have seen this tag before. It is a vintage tag. It says the color authority. This is a ladies size medium. It is a little oversized, so I could easily wear this, and I am not a medium, so I think it's just supposed to be a relaxed fit. I shouldn't trust Stefan. This is like always the dangerous mark. I don't need a navy little rain jacket. Anyways, this tag was actually a line she did with Avon. So when I was doing some research, I found that. Let me know down below if you guys already knew that. I didn't. It was a more affordable everyday wear line for Avon, I believe. So, but this is still a great basic. And like I said, I think it does run a little bit big. So I think it could easily work for a large. And it's nice, a nice fall layering piece. All right. This has been on my bucket list brand for a long time. And while this isn't the item I would want from this brand, I'm still going to take it. You know, like sometimes you're just like, I'm still happy to finally find the brand. But it's J. Peterman, size medium. It's just a black wool sweater, mock neck sweater. It is not the J. Peterman item I would want. I would want some extravagant, beautiful maxi dress. I will get there someday. I will find one someday. But until then, I've at least found J. Peterman. And the comps for these were still in that 40-ish range, I believe. So I'll take it. These are a pair of Pilcrow and the Letterpress, which is Anthropologie. No surprise, it's green. It's the bins, it's green. It's a great fall piece. I'm going to pick it up. Size 26. And I think someone's going to look really cute this fall wearing some green jeans. I don't even own green jeans. I would. I don't actually know. I like green on the top because it's kind of closer to my hair and it goes with my hair. I don't actually know if I would wear, I probably wouldn't wear green jeans now that I think about it. Just not my thing, but. All right, this is a jumpsuit by Michael Kors. And let's see if I can, it's like a pant jumpsuit. And it's got an exposed zipper on the front. It's got some draped pockets on each side, and then it has a drawstring waist. So the little, if someone likes to flash the MK, that's on the right in front of the chest. But the nice thing about this is a size XL. And yeah, it's pretty cute. I'll probably only get about 25 to 30 for that. Michael by Michael Kors is not something I typically pick up, but because of the size and the style, I thought, yeah, someone's gonna love this. I actually sold one more thing. I got 2 of these Nike long sleeve tees and one of them already sold. So I didn't include that in my solds earlier. I think it sold for like $18 or something like that. Anyways, it's just black, long sleeve, has a logo, nothing that exciting. They both were the same size. I didn't bundle, it was just one listing, but size large. And yeah, I was really surprised. There is some reflective accent on one of the sleeves. So I was surprised it sold so quick, and I still have one more. This, one of the t-shirt guys had and was looking at it, and I thought he was gonna grab it, but he threw it back and I snatched it. This actually already sold, and then they canceled. I don't know why. They just sent me a message like immediately after purchasing, can you please cancel? So it did sell for $49, I believe. So it is relisted. I think I listed it for, did it sell for, I'll put on the screen what I listed it for, and then I'll put on the screen what it sold for the first time. But obviously I canceled the sale, not a big deal. Some people have buyer's remorse immediately, but it's just a really nice kind of mustard yellow denim jean jacket by Levi's. It's a size XL. It's not vintage or anything, but I do love the color. Another great fall piece, and thank you to the t-shirt guy for throwing that back. Sometimes they do that, and then I'm like, thank you. All right, this is a pair of Adriana Goldschmied. I've actually picked up this style before, which is called the Angel boot cut. But because some people are wearing more boot cut and flare and stuff like that, some people, and that is kind of what is showing on some of the trends, I thought I'd give it another shot. They're in really great shape. They are oh, this is right. The size was cut out and I didn't realize. So the Angel boot cut, I believe when I looked at measurements, it does have some stretch, if you can see. So kind of a comfortable full length boot cut. But I think when I compared measurements, it looks like this is probably right about US size 30. Not in waist measurement, but compared to other that actually have the size tag still in it. Does that make sense? Anyways, but they're in really great shape. They almost feel like they have never been worn, but someone cut the tag out. Like no sense of wear to the back of the pant, legs. And so hopefully someone will still buy them. We'll see. I probably would have left them if I had noticed that there was no size, but it is what it is. It's the bins going wild, trying to get product. All right, these are a pair of Free People shorts. I actually, just a couple days ago, was at another Bins location and found this exact same style of kind of hot shorts. But those ones were a size 12. These are a size 4. Similar look, but different pattern. So I don't know if it's picking up. Anyways, they have a lot of stretch, little hot shorts, and comps for those are in that 20-ish range. This was a new brand to me. It's a pretty expensive brand. It does have a faint spot on it, so I just listed as is. It's green. It's a sleeveless vest. Are all vests sleeveless? Is that weird that I say sleeveless vest? Whatever. Anyways, the brand, it's kind of a dark tag, but hopefully you can see it. It says Valstar, Valster, Milano, and it has size 50, so I did the translation for that. It has the material is polyester blend, microfiber. Anyways, yeah, it's a pretty expensive brand, but there is some spot somewhere on the front. I just put it in the photos. It's also kind of it's almost, I don't know what kind of material this is. It's very soft and almost kind of silky. It has a very silky feel, but yeah, I think even with the flaw, I'm still hoping for somewhere between 30 and 40. One of my favorite pieces from the day. This was actually a really good day. Honestly, like, sometimes the Bins, it's like, you're good to me, Bins, you know? You're good to me. All right, this is Citron Santa Monica, which is a brand I would love to sell more often. I've sold it quite a few times. It doesn't always sell quickly for me, but their prints and their kimono style stuff, those tend to do great. This has kind of a, is it a swan? No, It's a different bird. I put it in the listing. Crane? I think it's a crane. Anyways, it's a sleeveless maxi dress. Silk, crane print, and some of these sell for 100 plus. The comps are mixed with some of their maxis, and I've never actually sold a maxi dress by Citron Santa Monica, but because of the size, because of the print, excellent condition, not excellent condition, I never use that word, good condition, no flaws. I think this will be around 100, which will be great. All right, this is a sweater that's a wool cashmere blend, and it's Rod and Gun. It's a men's sweater, size large. I've said this before, I love picking up purples and pinks for men. I just think it's one of those things that it's kind of fun to have a little more color than just like a basic blue or black, or brown for a guy. So this feels like such a soft sweater. The comps are very mixed with this brand. I wasn't familiar with it, but it looks like I should still be able to get right around 30, I believe. I thought this was a nice fall piece. It's Ann Taylor. I used to love shopping at Ann Taylor for career wear. And this is just a vest with faux fur. I just think this with, a long sleeve tee, some jeans, and some boots is a classic outfit. So this is a size medium, and it did look pretty nice on the mannequin. So yeah. All right, this is a J. Jill corduroy. It's been at the bottom of the bag. So apologies for the wrinkles, but this, yeah, I thought this was maybe, I did pick up another J. Jill top recently that was kind of a more feminine, but this has pockets, button front, corduroy, a blue color. I'm just describing everything that you can see right now. So, but it's size large and it's just a great basic. So I'll probably get about $20 for that. This is a Lucky Brand men's shirt. It's got the pearl snaps. It's extra large. It kind of has that Western vibe to it. I actually picked this up at a yard sale. We stopped by, we saw a yard sale sign, so we went to it. I was walking around and I bought a succulent for my house. And then I saw this and I was like, So they were nice. And this will probably get probably around $20. Pearl snaps, I remember hearing someone in my early days of reselling that they were like, I always pick up pearl snaps. And I don't agree with those statements, but I occasionally pick up a pearl snap, and it is a keyword, and some people do like them. So, all right, this is an adorable jacket. I'm gonna have to, pardon me while I pair it with my outfit that does not go with it. So it doesn't button for me, my life story, but it is pretty cute. It has beads, little pearl beads all the way down each side. The arms are kind of a stretchy material, and it is new with tags. I think this is a size large, not a size large if you have a chest, but I do like the style a lot. It's too warm today to wear something like this, but yeah, size large. It's Sione, which I think is it's either a boutique brand or they sell it at Macy's, something like that. So it's not a high dollar, but just look at how cute this is. Look at the beads, and it's got all this embroidery, different textures. So I thought this was pretty cute. The comps for that exact jacket, I found one that was right around $50. I don't think I'm gonna get that, but it would be great if I could get 40. This is the last of the pile. I think it was 70 items from this day, if I'm not mistaken, which is a great bins day. It was probably about 4 hours at the bins, and then probably like 30 minutes at one store and 45 minutes at another store. So yeah, I think 70 items is pretty great. This is an Athleta dress. It's just short, V-neck, sleeveless. It is a size medium. These dresses don't get that much for me, but they are just a great basic and easy travel dress. And, people who just like their Athleta dresses, they can just go buy more. This will probably get 20 to 25. So this is another Athleta dress. This is a large, tall. I don't know why I had to do this so violently, but whatever. This is the end of a bins haul, and I just can't function normally anymore. So this is a slightly different style. This was at the same store. It was at a regular store. Both of these were 50% off, which is the only reason I was getting them. And I think it was basically $4 or something, $4 or $5. But I did like the fact that this was a tall and another just great easygoing everyday wear dress. I'll probably get about 25 for that because it's a tall and a large, but these are a pair of Ann Taylor career pants. I got them because they were a little bit of a wider leg. They are a size 0, but it's just a classic pair of pants. This was at the bins, and I just really like the classics. So this will probably get somewhere between 20 and 25. I mean, those probably retailed for $100 to $150. So Ann Taylor is, in my opinion, a decent mall brand. But I'm biased because I used to wear it. These are Eileen Fisher size 2X pants. And they have an elastic waist. They're kind of a grayish color. Almost like has a brown, I don't know my lighting in here. Is it like, yeah, it's kind of gray. Anyways, straight leg, elastic waist, comfortable, 2X. Awesome. Great basic when they're not wrinkled from sitting in a bag for 2 weeks. But the comps for something like that are right around 35, 40. All right, this is a pair of Outdoor Voices. I do wear a pair of Outdoor Voices leggings, and I like them. This unfortunately did have a small stain. I tried to stain treat it. I couldn't get it out. So hopefully I'll be able to get, $10 to $15 for this. But basically the knees, I don't know if it's going to show. It's like someone did a lot of yoga and there was dirt on their mat or something, and it just stained the knee area. So it is what it is. But like I said, it's the bins. It didn't cost much, and hopefully I should still be able to make a profit. These are a pair of Madewell, and these are called the Perfect Fall Jean, which I've never found, but they are a cropped, straight leg, raw hem, and these are pretty, no, these are not that tiny. 27. They just look a little bit smaller, but not too much stretch. They just look a little smaller. Anyways, so perfect fall jean for fall coming up. The comps for the perfect fall jean range from about 30 to 40 for most of them. I'll probably get closer to the 30 mark. Hopefully 35. This is a Lulu's dress, and there is a very tiny spot that I could not get out, but it's a polka dot. It's got a little bit of like off the shoulder ruffle accent, and it's a maxi, but the front has 2 long slits on the front, which makes it easier to walk. But I just thought this was kind of a cute like picnic outfit, or summer barbecue outfit. This is a size small, and Lulu's doesn't get too much for me. With this, I'll probably get 25 to 30, probably 25. 3 more items. Woo! I have some big hauls recently. All right, this is Intimately Free People. This is a size medium. And it is just a bodysuit, turtleneck bodysuit, has a little bit of texture, like waffle knit. And it is a great basic. So the comps for that were right around 20. Ironically, there used to be a store in my small town for Nanette Keller, and I think it's a California, like small town. I think there's only a couple stores. Not great comps, but I picked it up for style. It kind of has a bit of a more mature store brand, but I thought this was a pretty cute dress. So the comps are anywhere from like 15 to 30. The retail wasn't super cheap, if I remember correctly, but I am hoping for, closer to the 30 mark for this because I just think the style is so great, but we will see. I'm not sure how many people know about that brand, so I think that's why the comps aren't great. And then lastly, it's just a Torrid piece. This does have a small spot, which I just noted. It's hard to see it, so I don't even know where to, but it's just a little tank top. I thought the gray and pink was pretty cute, and this is a size 5X, which is harder for me to find with Torrid. So because there is a small stain, I'll probably only get, 15 for this. Maybe 10 if it sits for too long, but I do like the style, and I think it's a great casual piece, easy to layer, and again, it's a great size. So that is it. My first time back at the bins after a few months, and I've got some really fun hauls coming soon. So be sure to hit the thumbs up if you like these hauls, and that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. The aftermath. Doug, what are you doing? You didn't want to go sit outside anymore? You're just hanging out? Oh, Luna. This is what she went crazy for. See all the elk? I know, boo, but they're bigger than you, right? They will kill you, right? So you can't chase after them like that. We have to have this talk a lot.